Jeopardy! Execs brag big power player in Season 39. Jeopardy! Execs bragged about a big power player in Season 39. A new contestant in the upcoming season may have multi-day or multi-week winnings. Filming has already begun for the new season. The top bosses are saying that this new contestant is similar to Amy Schneider, who had a 40-day winning streak. Season 38 of the game show ended on July 31st, 2022. Host Ken Jennings will split his hosting duties with Mayim Bialik. The show announced that both of the guest hosts will become permanent full-time hosts. Taping starts 2 months in advance. They film up to 5 episodes per day. This means that Ken is taping episodes that will run into January. Found out what the Jeopardy! Execs are saying about this contender who could have a hot streak going. Jeopardy! Executives tease new contestant. On Monday, August 22nd, the Inside Jeopardy! Podcast with producer Sarah Whitcomb-Foss and Buzzy Cohen talked about the new episodes. They teased the new season, which is going extremely well. Fans already assumed that Season 38 had its share of record-breaking moments. However, there is a power player who could last as long as Amy Schneider. I can tell you, it's only been a few weeks into Season 39, but it's off to a fantastic start, Sarah said. Will run from October 31st through the first week of November. The regular Jeopardy! Series will take a commercial break during that time. Between the new season and the TOC, this season is expected to be an exciting one. The entertainment won't die down anytime soon. You would think after the Tournament of Champions, oh, there's going to be this letdown, Buzzy said. But that is not the way that Jeopardy has been rolling lately. And it's just going to help us skyrocket to the next level of Season 39. Sarah hinted that one of the players is similar to Amy Schneider. Buzzy then chimed in and said, "Huh," Sarah said, "Okay," and both of them agreed to stop with the teases. Tournament of Champions also returns. Jeopardy! Fans will also look forward to the return of the Tournament of Champions. Ken Jennings will host the special competition in which the 21 players who won the most games in Season 38 will make a return. They will compete for the grand prize of $250,000. As previously mentioned, Amy won a total of 40 games. Contestant Matt Amodio won 38 games around September 2021, and Canadian tutor Masha Roach won 23 games in May 2022. The other contestants include a long list, such as Ryan Long, Jonathan Fisher, Brian Change, Courtney Shaw, Erica Hasek, Zach Newkirk, Megan Walkspress, Andrew He, Tyler Rode, Jackie Kelly, John Focht, Margaret Shelton, Maureen O'Neill, and Christine Welchel. However, Sarah warned that TOC could get interrupted due to the midterm elections in November. What are your thoughts on Season 39 of Jeopardy! Are you excited to see the new champ in training? Sound off below in the comment section. When it comes to American television, few shows have the cultural legacy, intellectual weight, and devoted fan base of Jeopardy! The iconic quiz show has been a staple of syndicated TV since 1964, dazzling audiences with its rapid-fire format and head-spinning trivia. Yet, even a game built on tradition needs reinvention to stay sharp. Season 39 of Jeopardy! Proved just that, not with a flashy makeover or a wild format twist, but with a power move that came from behind the scenes. As executive producers of Jeopardy! Bask in the afterglow of Season 39, they're not shying away from boasting about what made this season a critical and commercial triumph. According to insiders, the show didn't just survive the post-Trebek era, it thrived thanks to what they're calling their biggest power play yet. So what or who made such a seismic impact? The rise of Ken Jennings, more than just a host, while the legacy of Alex Trebek looms large, as it should. Jeopardy! Found footing again under the steady and familiar presence of former champion Ken Jennings. After months of rotating hosts and online controversy, the show found in Jennings something it hadn't seen since Trebek, a true quiz show icon with both humility and a razor-sharp intellect. He's not just a host, he's one of them, says a longtime Jeopardy! Producer. He knows the rhythm of the game in his bones. When he speaks, contestants listen because he was them. But Jennings' appointment wasn't just about nostalgia. Execs saw him as a stabilizing force who brought authenticity back to the show. More importantly, viewers responded. Ratings held strong, even amid a fractured TV landscape. Social media buzzed with Jennings' subtle humor, encyclopedic commentary, and occasional inside jokes aimed squarely at longtime fans. Jennings' rise, however, is only part of the story. Mayim Bialik's exit and the realignment of power. Season 39 also marked a decisive moment behind the scenes. The long-speculated departure of co-host Mayim Bialik from the regular hosting rotation. While Bialik had her defenders, the fan base made their preferences clear, and Execs listened. This was one of those rip-off-the-Band-Aid moments, said an anonymous exec. Mayim's a brilliant woman, no doubt, but Ken had the momentum, and the show needed consistency. The exit created a ripple effect, one that allowed the show to refocus its brand, streamline production, and double down on the things that matter most. Smart contestants, razor-sharp pacing, and a host who knows the game inside and out. While not publicly framed as a power play, internally, the decision was seen as just that, a move to solidify the show's future rather than wade through another season of host drama. The true power player, Michael Davis, if Jennings is the face of Jeopardy. Season 39, then executive producer Michael Davis is its engine. Appointed EP in 2021, Davis inherited a show in flux. The Mike Richards debacle, the pressures of pandemic filming, and Trevick's towering absence had left Jeopardy at a crossroads. But Davis brought not only television chops, having cut his teeth on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but a deep respect for what Jeopardy means to people. Under Davis, Season 39 saw a return to form and a quiet revolution. He was the architect behind key innovations. The Second Chance Tournament, new camera angles that subtly modernized the look of the show, and contestant storytelling that felt fresher, more human. He was also the one who pushed for Jennings' full-time hosting role to be solidified. According to sources, Davis told Sony Execs early in Season 39, "This isn't just about TV ratings, it's about preserving a national institution." And his gamble paid off. Stronger contestants, sharper games. One of the most praised elements of Season 39 was the contestants. The average skill level was noticeably higher, especially among returning champions. Viewers raved about the back-to-back nail-biters, the unexpected underdog wins, and a handful of super champions who carved out many legacies. This wasn't an accident. Producers, emboldened by Davis's leadership, made a more aggressive push to diversify the contestant pool, not just by demographics, but by trivia backgrounds. Bar trivia champions, online quiz bowl legends, and academic all-stars all found their way to the podium. "It was important to us that the game felt faster, harder, and more competitive," said a senior contestant coordinator. "But it also had to feel fun again, like it used to." The cultural moment, a return to relevance. Season 39 also saw Jeopardy re-enter the zeitgeist in a way it hadn't since Trevick's passing. It wasn't just the game, it was the narrative. Jennings as the brainy mentor, Davis as the bold visionary, and a new wave of players were writing the record books. Even Saturday Night Live parodied the season with a skit that praised the new golden era of nerdom. Social media engagement surged. Clips of thrilling Final Jeopardy rounds and hilarious contestant anecdotes routinely went viral. Reddit threads speculated on clue structure. YouTube fan channels flourished. Suddenly, Jeopardy felt alive again, not just as comfort TV, but as something people talked about. The legacy play. Execs knew they couldn't keep the show in a holding pattern forever. Season 39 was about staking a claim, and according to insiders, the real brag isn't just about how well the season did, but how it set up the